Hello, hello, everybody. Give me just a second. I'm getting all the streams started up, and then I'll be getting chat connected, and then we'll swap over to the game. We're doing some Space Engineers, as you know. I mean, hell, you clicked on it, huh? I don't know. Actually, some of you probably don't click on it. Some of you probably just like tapped in all the time. Who knows? Anyway, as soon as we get everything connected, we're gonna hop over into the game. You know how the start of the streams are. Stream starts are always the same. Let's do that, that, and that. Well, bam, well, bam, well, bam. Okay, yeah, let's swap over to the game. Well, and then we'll put the game on. Whoa, hold it now. We're missing something. There we go. Yay! All right, cool. Look at us. Look at us. We're here. Let me put the game on screen. It'll be here in just a second. Boom, there it is. Cool. So you should be able to hear me, hear a little bit of music. This isn't making any noise. We'll see what happens. Make sure that you guys can hear the game. Yeah, you guys can hear the game. Okay. Cool beans. Cool, so we're gonna go ahead and spawn in on Pertam. My goal, right? My goal is to solo survive Pertam, and I think circumnavigate the entire planet. I want to build an outpost on the North Pole, the South Pole, and maybe somewhere on the equator. Whatever we deem as the equator, since I don't really have a way to figure that out. I guess what would have to happen is I'd have to build something on the poles first, and then once I'm on one of the poles, split the difference and call that the equator. That's far beyond what we're doing right now. Pertam drop pod, respawn. Let's let all this load in. Hopefully Space Engineers didn't crash. Hopefully we don't crash, because I do have a, oh yeah, we're gonna crash, we're goner. Oh, no, we're not. Good deal. Okay, so I have a speed mod enabled, so I was really expecting to die here. Fire. All right, let's see what we got going on. Do we or do we not? Oh, damn, it's really bright. Oh, I can see the asteroids in space. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. I wonder if that is because of graphics settings? Or do quality preset medium? Does that do anything? Yeah, okay, so I don't know what was going on there. Anyway, here we are, fellas. We are on Pertam. So let's, before we get taken off, let's check our wheels and see how much kind of power we're putting through to them. See what all we got going on. Friction's 40, power's 25. Let's see. So the rear, is the rear any better? Friction's 40, power 25. Okay, let's go ahead and increase the friction for all of these up to about 55%. Speed limit of 100 is good enough for me. Oh, ore detector. Let's go ahead and crank its range up to 200. Good deal. And then, hell, what else do we have on this thing? What all do we got? That's about it. Let's make these lights have a radius of about 14 as well, and let's make them more of a yellow hue. So we'll do 200, 230, 180, 200, 90, 190, 255. That's probably good enough. You know, it's probably good enough. It's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, let's get on to it. So we have iron right up here, and what I'm thinking we're gonna do is let's get up to the top of this and see what we got going on around us. I need to make sure that we're not on a plateau that is gonna, oh, wow, we got some jitters going on. I need to make sure we're not on a plateau that's gonna limit us a ton once we decide to start moving around. So if I look around us, no, we're at the border of the desert and the more like rocky terrain areas. So we can handle that. It's quite bright on this desert and this desert planet. We are playing with a couple mods. Just because, well, honestly, I just want to. So let's go ahead and pick up some of this iron. Well, hold on. Do I have the progression system enabled? So we're playing with a couple mods, right? You'll see that we've got a couple modded blocks in here. There are a couple mods that I prefer to just play with. It just makes my experience better, and that's really all I care about, you know? If I wanted to play Space Engineers Vanilla, then I would go play on a server. But, so, we're doing server things. I just don't know if I'm going to stream that, because there's a lot of nothing happening for very long amounts of time. This, I think, can be a little bit faster, and I think this will work out better for a stream series. So, first things first, assembler. Progression. Do I need to make this before I can make the assembler? I do. Basic assembler. Okay, how do I make that? Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Let's, basic assembler. Oh. Do we have enough material for that? We do. We got plenty. Cool. So that's going to be our goal. I've also got food here. So I'm going to be snacking for the first little bit of this. If I start smacking into the microphone and you guys can hear it, scream and yell and cry, kick your feet, whine and piss your pants, and I will mute the microphone. So cool. While that manufactures, we're going to keep moving. What is that? Monarch transport? Okay, it's keeping its distance. We won't worry about it. I'm not too worried about iron right now. I don't know if wolves or spiders spawn on Pertam. I don't know. Iron, nickel, and silicon. Let's mark this location. We might come back to it. GPS. New from current position. We're going to call this iron, nickel, silicon. Iron, nickel, and silicon. We're looking for magnesium, ideally. We need to be able to defend ourselves. Because I think the fastest way that we're going to be able to do the things that I want to do is probably building a little fighter craft and going to steal one of those transports. I won't lie. That might be the fastest way. Cobalt. I'll go ahead and mark that. Distress signal. A little worried about a distress signal, I won't lie. That might be a trap. Cobalt. So I guess we'll just drive to it and we'll kind of peek at it when we get a little bit closer. Pertam seems pretty material dense, I won't lie. Maybe it's just because we're in the desert and it's so easy to travel around, but it seems pretty easy to view. I think A pretty big rover wouldn't be bad. You know, like a big land yacht. That wouldn't be bad. Let's go see what this distress signal is all about. I want to get kind of close to it, but I don't want to trigger it, you know? Because I don't have weapons. You know, like if they started attacking us, we're a goner. Let's see, production-wise, are we still producing? We are still producing. Okay. So then I'll wait on that. I think 1,800 meters is the furthest any one specific weapon can fire in the game. 2,000 if you have the railgun, I think. So I'm not all too worried about getting within a couple, within like a kilometer of this thing. Alright, I see something spawning over there. You see that? Sans, how you doing? Okay, so yeah, let's see. We're getting closer. The unknown signal is getting closer as well. I'd really like to be able to see it from where we are, but it looks like something's on fire, possibly. Smoking. There's definitely something really big spawning around it, or attempting to spawn. There's definitely something. Sans, it has been quite a while. Let's get close to this distress signal. We might end up needing to go back and just get some of that iron and stuff. When do I stream now? Let's see, what are you on? Shorts? Swap over to the full size, and I'll put the schedule on stream. On screen for you. I think we're going to keep moving towards that unknown signal. We're already well within range of it, and it's not attacking us or anything. I think we're going to go for it. Iron. Yeah, we're gonna, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna, see, there you go. It's disappeared behind this little like mountain face. We're gonna get as close as we can to it like this. That way, if it turns evil, there's the schedule. So there's a couple of time zones listed. Hopefully one of those time zones is near you, and you can kind of calculate about when we should be going live. I went live a little late today, so that's my fault. I'm a busy AI, you know. It's still not firing at us, but I think we can get closer over here to our right, so I think that's what we're going to do first. So let's do that. Let's go around the base of this little area that we're on. Hopefully we can skirt around it if it has defenses. Let's make sure that we're not gonna peek it from here. Yeah, we're good. Got caught up in school. It's been rough. I guess so, man. It's the end of the year, right? I mean, before Christmas break. Okay, I can still drive up from right here. We're really close to it. I would assume if it was going to be evil, it would have been evil before now. All right, I know it's a little scummy to do, but we're going to zoom out like this. All right, so it's got I don't see any weapons. I don't see any weapons, so I think we're going to run it. I think we're going to go for it. Alright, so who owns this? Unknown? Okay, well, it's unfinished. And that's ion thrust. I need to make sure that there's no turrets in here that are gonna blow me up. I think it's a dead guy. Hold on, let's grab a gun real fast, just in case. Just in case. We'll go ahead and add that to the there we go. We'll go ahead and add that into it so we can see what we have. Have to post. Didn't post in a long while. Okay. Yeah, man. Alright, I don't see any, I think we're good. Let's see what we got. Meal pack, expired slop. This stopped being food a long time ago. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think that guy's dead. A lot of access denieds in here. Was there anything in this? Flare gun and flare gun clip. Okay, well. What's in this container, though? Let's see, is this gonna... Metal grid. Oh, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. Is anything else around here? You know, all of this is salvageable. Like, all of the main key parts. It's all still here, really. It's not bad. I wonder if I could make this thing fly. I don't guess so. I think what we'll probably end up doing is just salvaging a whole bunch of it. See if maybe there's any stuff back here in the back. Exhaust pipe. Ion thruster, battery, passage, heat vent. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and start scrapping this thing. That's probably going to be the safest thing for us. Do believe so. Be an easy little start. Easy, easy, quick little gather. I wonder if this control seat had anything in it. It did not. So yeah, this is going to be our life for the next few minutes. We're going to salvage this entire thing. Oh, inventory full. Gotcha. Let's bring this over just a little bit while we're salvaging this area. There we go. And I will just keep on salvaging. A full AI defense combat block. That's pretty cool. It's O2H2. Got anything in ya? Lots of ice. That's good. I don't think we've discovered any ice yet on the planet, so that's pretty neato. That'll be a lot of components as well that we can run. Need to research it first. Okay. Didn't have anything in it. That's fine. Engineer man, are you a skeleton? Nope. Just a dead engineer. Oh, but he did have stuff on him. Okay, he had data pad. Well, what did he have on you, pirate data pad? I told you having a former pirate on the crew was a terrible idea. You need to tell them we are not pirate affiliated. Okay. So these guys crashed because one of them decided to go rogue, it seems. This honestly isn't bad. We've got plenty of stuff from this. What are you triggering? Before you actually trigger something, I'm going to need you to turn off. I bet you that was going to send out a distress call. Or maybe if there was a weapon on this thing, that was eventually going to trigger weapons. Is that farm plot? Oh, it's just inside couch. Okay. Are we full on inventory? We are. Okay. Well, let's see. Can I place the basic assembler? Need steel plate. Let's weld this up, and I think that will allow me to learn the assembler. And as soon as we learn the assembler, yeah, we can place it small grid, because this is one of my favorite mods. Place the small grid assembler on the craft. So, do we have anywhere that we could put it that would be useful? I don't think so. Anything up top? No. Well, I suppose we could... I don't want to, but we could place it like this. It's not ideal. Yeah, it's not ideal, but we could do it like this. I think that's what we're gonna do. Need steel plate. Gotcha. Okay, cool. That will allow us to at least make things as we want them. We're gonna need storage as well, because we already do not have storage. So let's do cargo, small cargo for the time being, like right here. Needed some interior plate. Go ahead and place that down. That'll allow us to store a little bit more. I don't know how much that cargo can hold. Not a whole lot. 1,000. Better than nothing, but it's still not a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and just disassemble this entire thing. This whole thing is gonna get stuffed into some storage blocks. I think one of our first... Ooh. Okay, it's going away from us. One of our first things is going to be building an area, maybe underground, that we can avoid contact from the local flying enemies. So part of that will be digging out a little area, which means we're going to need a underground hidey hole. What was that? I don't know. Luckily, with all these parts that we're getting, we should be able to build thrusters pretty soon. Like, even if they're just little small ones, we should be able to build thrusters pretty soon. And if that's the case, then a little flying vehicle might not be too far off the table. I don't remember if I enabled unsupported stations or not, so the roof of this thing may or may not fall. I don't know. I don't remember if I enabled that as an option. I think I was trying to cut down on lag and might not have enabled it. Okay, production, assembler, small block, cargo container. Build a medium. Yeah, build a medium cargo container. Because then what I'll do is place it like this. Needs interior plate. There we go. We can store some extra stuff in that. Store some extra stuff in that, and then in a little bit I'll need to put some more wheels down, I guess. But yeah, so right now we're just going to keep absorbing this thing. Grinding it away, putting it in storage. Okay, so unsupported stations is enabled. We can technically have a flying station. I will probably re-enable that come next stream, because I don't like this. I think it looks kind of poopy. It's not for me. But been having issues with the OBS crashing while doing Space Engineers lately, so gotta do what you can.
Energy low.
Gotta do what you can. Let's say we are almost out of energy. Let's go ahead and do that. Can I run no helmet? I can. Good deal. Oh, but it's so loud. We'll keep our helmet on. So, we're almost done. We should have plenty of blocks to build ourselves something, and I'm thinking a very lightweight flyer, even if it's just built out of our current little rover, wouldn't be a bad gig.
Low.
Hydrogen bottle, that's something I need to make.
Fuel critical.
Yep, hydrogen bottle. Another SE stream? Yes, another SE stream. I am doing Space Engineers solo Pertam. I've never survived on Pertam, so I'm gonna see how that goes. We do a hydrogen bottle? Oh, I'm out of material. Okay. Okay, I'm out of material. Can we grab a basic refinery? Need steel plate. Let's yeah, we'll run it from right here. That'd be fine. There we go. So let's mine up some stone real fast. Oh, the automatic ore pickup is not working. That's unfortunate. Maybe I've got its load order out of order. Pertam's annoying, not gonna lie, but you can survive. Really makes the rover stage a thing. Okay. Okay, okay. What is the, why is flying an issue? Just because low atmosphere? I think I'm going to build a little drill that sits on the back end of the rover to just like scrape the terrain. I've been missing SE. I think that's what it is. I've just been missing playing Space Engineers. Gonna, you know, I bounce back and forth between all my building games because I get burned out on one, stop playing it, play another one, get burned out on that. You know, I gotta focus up. You know, I gotta play something that I know. Let's see. So, are you now refining? You are a good deal. Okay, so that's a little slow. Okay, cool. So that's going to keep refining, and that's going to start producing all the things that I need. Good deal. And while that does, I'm going to harvest all this. Because, I mean, it's just steel plate, right? It's just begging to be taken. Scrapped. Scraps to riches. That's a series. You should watch it. Straight up engineering it. Rust X Vision, and by it, let's just say my space. No, my space, because we're space engineers. Straight up engineering it. By it, let's just say my space. God, come on. How you doing, Rust? Or you want me to call you Vision? Wait, which you want me to call you? How you doing? What we got right here? Silicon, nickel. We've already got silicon, nickel, and cobalt. I need magnesium. I need magnesium. Are there any frontier outpost? It's Rust with a lisp. So, Ruth. Okay. I'll call you Ruth. I don't care. If that's what your name is, I mean, shit, that's what your name is. Who am I to say? How you been doing? How you doing? I'm eating, so if this gets annoying, just let me know, and I'll mute the microphone. Damn, boy, you flying? I'm going 30 meters a second. It's fine. I'm perfectly fine. I need magnesium. That's kind of what we're on the hunt for right now. We've got cobalt, iron, nickel, silicon, stone. I need mag. "30 meters a second is 200 miles an hour. Don't fact check me." Yeah, man. I mean, shit. You're right. You're right. I'm not gonna fact check it. That sounds accurate enough to me. I think 30 meters a second is like 9 million miles an hour or something close to that. I don't know why I have meteors on. They don't drop anything. I don't think they even provide anything anymore. They're kind of just like nuisance now. Which is kind of shit, because back in my day, meteors were like the fastest way to get platinum. What is this? Cobalt? Fuck me. Okay. Maybe nickel? Goodness. Alright, where is the nearest station to me? Oh, did I not make one? Hold on. No, not this. I don't want that. I want this. Create GPS marker. Oh, here it is. Okay. Show on HUD. How far away is it? 50 kilometers? Hey, Twin, just so you know, your dampeners are off, Twin. It's a rover. What do dampeners do for a rover? You can't even turn them on. Okay, you're pranking me. You're pranking me. All right, let's forget those ore nodes. We're driving to this station. That's our goal. We're driving. Ooh, and it's next to that, to the the frontier outpost. Doing a drive-by? We could probably switch them down. I mean, I got the brand new Blick on me right now. Got that new S10. Not the Chevy. We could go, you know. I mean, shit, we are at, like, this is basically O Block, dude. I'm about to go fight for my side of the street, or whatever they do. I could go for some switching up on my day ones, right? This new guy that I hang out with, cooler, richer, more popular, funnier. You, day one, fuck you got going on. You better get Swiss cheesed. And I guess you can be holy. Call you a dolphin, way you breathing out that hole in your head. Sorry, that did not roll off the tongue like I needed it to. You're gonna have to bear with me. Anyway, so I've got two. So I'm a big back, right? Swiss cheese my eye twin. Swiss cheese my eye twin. Stupid eye twin. So I've got 2 containers of fries here because I'm big and large and huge, and I've got a burger, and then I've got another burger in there. Or I can swap one burger for, oh, we're jumping, or possibly one chicken finger. Not a fair trade, but a trade nonetheless. Oh, that back big as fuck. Real. TS this. PMO. TS this. TS this shit. This. TS. PMO. Put some parentheses in there. Call it a day. Post. Me when I'm making memes on my meme page. Clip a whole bunch of things together. Write a really shitty dark poem. Post. In case you don't know the lingo. Thanks. This shit means TS, this shit, not this. Yeah, but okay, obviously you don't know the lingo because it was a meme for a while to say this, parentheses, TS, shit, PMO, this, TS, like this, TS, fuck it. Fuck you, twin. I am the lingo twin. Fuck you, twin. Fuck you, twin. I hate you, twin. You're gonna what? Are you guys seeing the chat over there? This guy's gonna do more than just blick me down. Crazy. So we're driving. No fucking road trip. Are we there yet? No. We're not. We're poor. We're poor and starving. Can I see that outpost from here? No. Can we stop at Buc-ee's on the road trip, please? Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Hold on, let me come to a stop. Oh, there's the billboard. You see it? See it in the distance? Next Buc-ee's rest area. 52.3 kilometers away. Okay, yeah, we can do that. In 52.2 kilometers, there's a Buc-ee's. I heard they got 100 toilets, man. It's a potty party, as they say. You want some beaver nuggets? That's barely enough for one cheek. Me when I'm big. You know, it's like them big people that get like 2 seats on a jet. Bro, This is Aquila Strike Corvette requesting clearance from ground installation to supply drop. Dude, okay. So they've got like scheduled shit going on. Strike Corvette. Yeah, dude. We're taking that over. 100%. We're going to go get near this station and then start building our little base. I need to build. So I was playing around in creative mode and built a what I lovingly named as the Hawk 3. It's a drone. It's a missile drone. We're gonna blow some shit up. That's the goal. If we find uranium, I'm building a missile drone. If we don't find uranium, I'll just ram my drone into their ships. Call it a day. We are driving, fellas. I tell you what. There's not really a whole lot to yap about on a road trip like this. Real talk, though, what's going on in the game? Real talk, though, what's going on in the game is that we are driving 50 kilometers away to settle down next to one of the stations. So that way I can do some of their, like, acquisition missions and get some early money going on. As soon as we have a base that is functioning and is producing material and we can expand, my goal is to eventually get a kind of like a little mini scanner ship. Like, its whole job is just gonna be able to travel and scan. I want to take over one of these Ember bases or Parallax. Outside of that, long-term goal is I want to have 2 bases, one on each end of this planet, like on each pole. So one on the North Pole, one on the South Pole. And I thought I wanted one on the equator, but I'm not too worried about that. I want to have laser antennas go from each pole. All right, so say this is the North, this is the South Pole. From each pole out to a satellite in space that like triangulates. That way I can fly a drone anywhere I want within that region. Iron, don't need that. You can take over bases and ships and such in this game? Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure you can. Thought Space Engineers was just about building stuff, like From the Depths. I fuck with From the Depths. No, this game, it's weird. From the Depths and Space Engineers do building and combat and like survival both in different ways, and they both do certain things better than the other one. So I swap between them on like what I want to do. If I really just want to like autism brain and just build a turret or something, From the Depths, peak. Haven't played From the Depths in so long. I am watching. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I know I haven't played it in so long, and it's only because at the end of the day, I am trying to grow my channel, and From the Depths doesn't really bring in viewers. It brings in like maybe 1 or 2, and those people really fuck with the game, and they usually really fuck with the stream, you know, like they really enjoy it, but it doesn't bring in more, right? And Space Engineers, with Space Engineers 2 right in coming out in the future, has got a lot of popularity around it right now. And so for the sake of growing the channel, I'm playing Space Engineers. Once I'm, you know, big, so big and established, you know, I can play whatever I want to play. But as of right now, what guides me, because like I still want to play Space Engineers and I still want to play From the Depths, but what mag, hold on, sorry, I'm geeked. What guides me a little bit in my decisions of what I'm playing is view number. It really does. So I just, you know, I just got to keep it in mind. Let's see, where is it, mag? been paying attention to From the Depths metrics, and I don't know how Lathrix gets multiple millions of views per From the Depths video when even other From the Depths channels don't even come close. Because his videos are easy to fall asleep to. Trims out all the boring stuff, and it's mostly just combat with little like cut-ins here and there of, hey, I'm updating the ship, or hey, I'm doing this, or hey, I'm doing that. Other than that, though, it's combat. Like, he's just focusing on the visual, like the visual interest of the game, and it's just easy to fall asleep to. He doesn't ever really get loud. He doesn't ever really get quiet. It's a very easy to listen to video format. I'm drilling it. I'm putting my drill in the sand. But yeah, Lathrix is a pretty one out of a million channel. It's kind of like my personal favorite YouTuber that I watch is Overcharged Egg. He plays City Skylines and like little city builder games. By far, that is my favorite YouTube channel to watch. It's very easy. It's like 40-minute videos. I put them on at nighttime when I'm going to bed, and I watch this guy build his city. That's a good time for me. I don't really watch a whole lot of YouTube. I stream, but I don't really like watch a whole lot of it. I'm pretty busy throughout the day, so I don't really have time to watch YouTube. I don't watch TV or movies or anything like that. Not like regularly anyway. So watching YouTube is kind of like my TV hours. Terraform me, twin. Change my dynamics, twin. Build on top of me, twin. Use my resources, twin. Pulverize my stone, twin. Fuck me, twin. Okay, let's lock back in. Oh, magnesium. It's hot in here. It got real hot in here real fast. Hot and breathy. Oh my goodness gracious. Magnesium. Oh, I got the little poopy drill. This thing is so slow. You know, since we have the full-size inventory now, and we're not limited to like the realistic size inventory, I could just carry the material down here to make a small battery and a drill, and just turn it on and let it go. We really need to just make a base. That's really what it comes down to. I need a base, and I need my two favorite channels at the moment are Technology Connections and Cars and Cameras. I love Technology Connections. It's just his content is so niche. He doesn't put out content as often as I can consume it. But yeah, I like his channel too. That's a good one.
Inventory.
Like, yes, twin, teach me about ACs, twin. Yeah. Teach me about a topic I already know about, like catalytic converters. What that cat do? Meow. I'm geeked. Okay. Let's lock back in. That's enough mag for now. That was like 10k. That should be fine. Actually, can the basic refinery refine that? Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, it can. I would love to watch 8 videos on heat pumps, and I did. Genuinely interesting to watch. Yeah, right? Like, his video format is just easily digestible, and that's the biggest thing about most YouTube channels that see a lot of success, is that their content is easily digestible. And then, on a complete 180 from that, You have retention editing channels, which I do not like, but there's a very large audience of people who do. That is edited to where there is something on screen flashing, there is a noise, like a little sound bite that gets played, or there is something happening every like 10 seconds for 20 minutes long. Like, I get it, you know, that's your editing style. That's not what I want to watch. I would like to watch something like Technology Connections or Lathrix or Overcharged Egg, something very minimally edited, very calm, very relaxed. Oh, we're heavy. So big. Oh, oh my god, I have the... Dude, I've got hydraulics on this bitch. Hold on. Fucking rolling on 20s, man. Hit the switches, bitch. Wait, hold on. Wheelie. Dude, I'm riding a wheelie right now. Oh my god. So freaking tough. That was so tough. It's all in the way you put information out, not so much the information itself. Right. Right. Because I don't give a single fuck about Christmas lights. You know? He loves doing the Christmas light videos at the end of the year where he's discovering like how to get the perfect color and hue from each individual light while not like wasting too much energy and stuff or producing too much heat. I don't give a fuck. But I'll watch it. I'll watch every one of those videos. Because it's easily digestible. I get it, you know? That's something he fucks with. And he's passionate about it. And I can see that, and I want to watch it. Hold on. Almost kicked the plug to my whole shit over here. So, computer cords, plug, my feet. Just kicking the plugs almost knocked my whole shit out. Is TS the shit? Tough. Twin. No twin. End it all, twin. Can I say that? Cut that from the record. Dude, am I on a fucking land peninsula right now? I am. Oh, I should blow my shit up. I should blow my whole shit up right now. Alright, we're gonna try and go down over here at the end. If I can't go down over here, I'll just go back and go down somewhere else. Dude, is that station in the sky? I don't give a fuck about it now. It's okay. It's not even that big of a deal. Fuck it. It's not even that big of a deal. Oh, that guy spawned really close. Okay. Okay, well, we need to get underground. We need to get underground now. How am I supposed to get to the floating station? I need to build a ship, a spaceship, as they say. We need to run away from that current transport ship because I'm pretty sure that they're evil and they want to touch me. So we need to get away from them very fast. We're driving away. Our cute little twink rover is undefended right now. So we're going to scurry away. We're going to scamper. Cower and hide. Make sure I don't drive off the edge over here. Push me to the edge. All my twink rovers are dead. So geeked, though. I'm losing my mind. Can I go down right here? Is this going to be a death sentence? No, I think I got this. I think I'm tapped in. Held a message for reason, sexuality, sex, gender. Yeah. I think twink. I think if you just try to say twink, I think that's what got obliterated from chat just now. I think we're gonna go over here and live. I think we're gonna live in this little cove right here. I kind of like the idea of that. Oh, and they got ice underground too? Fuck yeah. And nickel and cobalt. Good deal. Yeah, we're gonna live right here in this little grass patch. So no twinks, got it. No twinks in chat. Get that. Nuh-uh, we're not. I'm not gonna continue that thought. We will use our inside voice, the inside voice, the brain voice, and not say what I was just thinking. Oh, got rid of my gun. Not my gun. Here we go. Okay, so let's build something into the side of this cliff face right here. Kind of halfway thinking about building a drill on this and boring into the terrain. I think that's what we're gonna do. Hold on, let's adjust what we got going on here. So conveyor, small conveyor needs interior plate. Let's do a let me think about what we got going on here. So the drills take up a 3x3 room. So if they place here, it's going to be here and here. That's fine. But they can drill out a 5x5 or a 7x7, I think. So that'll do that, and this will do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think that's the perfect spot to put one. Am I be geeked? You never know. We'll find out. Hold on, gang stalkers. We're about to run this mountain's fade. Let's be so real. Hold on. Let me dial back the lingo, okay? Because I'm like getting really brain rotten right now, and I'm playing Space Engineers. Like, the audience that is consuming Instagram Reels where they're looking at twin wilted rose emoji, it's probably not the same audience that is watching somebody play Space Engineers. Other than Ruth. I think you're special. I think you're tapped in. Where's the regular ass drill? Why can a fella not make a drill? What is all this about? Can't make a drill without making the basic refinery. Back. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the progression because I hate the progression in this game. It's so poo-poo caca dog shit. Rotting away my engineering brain right now. Straight up not engineering it, rotting away. Okay, so let's redo all of that. Can I place the fucking drill now? Yes, good deal. Yes! Okay. Need steel plate. Fantastic. Let's... 1, 2... And a drill, number 1. Number 2. Good deal. Okay, cool. So now, if I come into here in tool blocks, and I'm doing that, and we do this, oh, that's going to remove a lot of terrain. Okay. Well, can I not back up? Am I too fat? Can I wiggle my little wheels? Okay, are we dead ass? Alright, so let's... Wheels. Let's give them a full friction. Full friction. And then power, give them 40% power. Are we dead ass? Why can I not back up? What is parking? So, losing my mind. Okay. So if I come over here, And say I want to drill in like right here at this spot. If I do normal click. Oh, this is peak. We got it. We're set. We're straight up stabilized. Did I just turn on gyro control? Gyro, like, override? Override controls. Yaw. No, just put that at 0. I don't need that. Cool. There we go. So now this thing's going to mine in a straight line. That's what we need. I think I can do this. Yes. There we go. Can I come out like this? Fantastic. Good deal. Okay, cool. So we've got ourselves a little ant hole that we're gonna call home for the next little while. This is what we're gonna call home for the next little while. So what I need to do is place down some block for this thing to sit on, and something like that. That'll work. Come over here and drill out around the rover so it can kind of sit down. Why don't you get the rover stuck in the cave if you drill like that? Yeah, so I'm going to build a little ramp. We're going to do a little ramp. For the time being, I just need to be able to get the drill down here. Because once it's down here, I'm going to start kind of leveling out this whole area. Hauler wreck. Oh, that's not bad. Could be some stuff in there. Maybe. We're gonna expand first. We're gonna expand. That's gonna be our first thing. Can I place over there, please? Steel plate. It's always steel plate, man. Here we go. Cool beans. All right, so now yes, this works. Oh, not parking engaged. Sorry, I've gotta learn my controls. There we go. Cool. So now that we're on this flat, even plane, this gives me the ability to just... Oh, I'm out of steel plate again. Can I just pick up like 100? Can I pick up 200? Fuck it, 200. So this is going to be the goal instead, is to just bore out a little area like this. Ta-da! And then every time we bore out a little section, we'll just keep kind of placing down some more blocks. And then when I feel like I've got enough room, which, if I'm being realistic, I do. I have enough room. I could put stuff kind of like in the walls. I do want to expand this out a little bit more, though. I think I want it to be... How wide are we right now? 4? 10 wide by 20 deep. I don't think that's bad. How deep are we currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so let's keep on going forward. And we'll just keep placing blocks. So 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9. Then we'll do let's see. 10, 11, 12. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Maybe we do 6, 7. Me, when I have the drippy donut shorts and flared blonde hair. The baseball cut. No, I'll be so real. I'm kind of just chopped in unk. I'll be real. All right, how deep are we currently? Holy rot. Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 wouldn't be bad. As like a full, it's not bad. It's pretty deep. We could do 15 by 7. I know it's kind of arbitrary, but like, I think it'll work. I think that'll be plenty of room for what we're doing. So what I'm going to do is bore out the area around this platform. You ever fart so hard your cheeks start playing patty cake? Every day of my life, man. Every day of my life. Need to make sure these drills don't accidentally damage these blocks, but I think I'm fine. Drill it like this. And then we'll build a little ramp whenever we're finished to get out of here. I'll have to use a hinge block. So that way I don't have to use like the 2x1s, because the 2x1s aren't enough. You know, funny thing, I've never built like this, ever. I've never used a drill rover to do caving. It's pretty neat, I won't lie. It's a pretty neat little strategy. I like it, I won't lie, I like it. It's cool. Okay, so we've got that finished. Let's see how wide we can make this. So how wide are we currently? 4. That'll be 5, 6, 7. There we go. So we'll expand twice on this side. And then... Whoop. There we go. And we'll expand once on this side. Sorry, I'm not like super chatty right now. I'm locked into my building. Cool. I don't think that's terrible. I think this is a pretty sizable little area. Your brain is so much worse than I thought. Dude. I run a meme page. I'm gone. I'm a goner, for sure. Okay, so let's start working on the ramp that we're going to want out of this place. It's definitely going to need a hinge. I can't build a hinge yet. What do I need to build a hinge? Where's it at? Hello? Hello, bro. Broken heart emoji. Hinge. Where is it? Right here? Okay, I need to build a battery first. Okay, I can build a battery. Hinge? Just download the app. No, twin. No. Dating apps are a one-way ticket to hating yourself. It's battery building time. It's rewind time. Alright, do I have enough resources for that? No, I'm short on everything. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna need a refinery as well. Let's Gangsters? What is the speed of this? Refined speed is 7. Okay, so it's super slow. What about this one? Super slow as well. So there's still benefits of doing the full size blocks. Like you can't. Sorry, that fry is throat fucking me. Oh, okay. Like you can definitely keep everything small grid, but there's benefits of going large grid. And those benefits are what we need. So let's turn off all of the HUD.
Meteor storm inbound.
Fuck a meteor storm, it can't hurt me. So let's see. So what are we doing right now? We need a refinery. Full-size refinery. I think putting it in the wall wouldn't be a bad idea. I kind of like that. Kind of like that idea. Let's put it... I don't really have a side preference, I won't lie. So, kind of put it over here in the wall. As we need more space, we will, actually, what am I doing? I've got a drill ship. What am I doing? There we go. Because that also does the ceiling at all the same height as well. So let's just expand that whole area out. Yep. And then let's do some blocks. Steel plate, of course. Can we extend this to a third one? Yes, good deal. So I'm going to expand one more time. There we go. Yeah, let me just ignore my do it for the me machine and chip away at rock by hand. Yeah, real. You get it. You get it. You've definitely played Space Engineers before, I can tell. If anyone ever tells you that drilling by hand is superior, they've probably never played Space Engineers. But if you still catch them drilling by hand, they've probably also still played Space Engineers. Let's lock in and be real, you know? Space Engineers is it's like a coming of age movie. It's like nobody plans to play Space Engineers. But damn it, am I gonna play Space Engineers? Okay, so let's do this. And I'd like to have a little walkway, but maybe not on this end. Maybe not on this end. This end will be fine, though. So I need to expand my blocks down this way some more. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got a little walkway right here. Oh, that's real good. It's all sorts of good. It's all sorts of good. On this back edge, though, I'm going to want... Let's come over here and expand just past this. There we go. Just past that, because I will eventually need to connect a conveyor right here. There we go. I'll eventually need to connect a conveyor right there, so I need to have that open for when I eventually do that. You ever played RimWorld? You ever played RimWorld? It's just like we're smoothing the stone wall, increasing our base wealth. Battery? That's what we're doing. The battery bank can sit down here at the end. We've already expanded all of that, so I'm not all too worried about it over here. So let's back it up. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. So let's grab light armor block and expand for a battery station. Oh. RimWorld? Yeah. You ever played it? Pretty fun. You could rim your world if that was your goal. If that's your goal, then, you know, rim it up, man. Get rimmy with it. Straight up rimming it right now. By it, let's just say my world. Five batteries should be plenty. So let's say that batteries are probably first. 5 batteries. 5 batteries. What are we waiting on production-wise? We're just short on everything. Got it. It's really bright. It's even worse. I don't know if it's going to come through on your screen or not, because OBS might smooth it out a little bit, but the flashing is really bad on my end. Okay, so this needs solar cells, which it cannot currently produce because it's currently doing mag. Stone. I need you to instead take that stone. Oh, that's super inefficient. Okay, okay. Alright, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a dedicated refinery. Coding freeforms. I'm a coding decagram guy, I won't lie. I'm a decagram kind of guy. I like a good 10-spoke wheel. Oh, shit. Let me eat another fry. This burger is going to be cold as hell when I eat it. I will eventually have to step away for just a moment and go get some more water because I'm almost out. So, what are we doing right now? What are we tapped in on? Are we even tapped in on anything? Batteries, we're waiting on stone to refine. Oh yeah, let's build a... How much is the small grid refinery? Honestly, not that expensive. We're gonna run a small grid refinery real fast. We have some different wheels. I can't remember the name of the K-Swap Miata. K-Swap Miata. 20 or 24? Or is it a 24 with 20 heads? 20 head. How K-swapped is your K-swap? Is basically what I'm asking here. Let's put... I don't really want to get rid of this thing because it's allowing us to expand so quickly. But at the same time, I need drills in other locations. A3? Okay. K24A3. Is that the Honda Element motor? Is that from an Element or is that from like an older Accord? What am I doing right now? I'm like so logged out. What is my current goal? I need to get this finished. But to get this finished, I need more stone. And this is my only way of mining stone right now. So I think we're going to build thrusters on this and make it fly. Like that sounds more than reasonable. Let's build cargo on base. So we don't have to worry about it. Did I grab cobalt? I didn't. I'm so dumb. Okay, so we're waiting on the stone to be produced. We desperately need storage on this base. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a large cargo container, a small grid large cargo container. This is some tech you probably never heard of. I'll be so real. I'll be so real, this might be some tech you never heard of. This is cheaper than the large grid small cargo container, and it holds the same amount. So tap in on that one. All my fellas. Bow, bow, bow. Up, 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 all my fellas. Bow, bow, bow. I like that. I like when that meme was going around. That was a good one. Alright, take everything off of this currently. So that way I can just tell it to do stone. And then in a little bit, once we like really have stone production going down, we will start welding up the floor in here and get some lights so we can see a little bit easier. You know, building a very large hovering base wouldn't be crazy, especially if you had solar panels to support it. You know, if you had enough solar power to allow it to hover, that wouldn't be bad. Whichever K24 has the actual exhaust ports in the head and not just the giant hole for the manifold, yeah. I just don't like the way K sounds though. The B series and the CRX is so much better. You sound like your name might be a specific box made out of bars, typically. Used to hold certain items. It just sounds like what I'm. That just sounds like what I'm gathering. I just feel like I'm gathering that. I'm so gathered. Oh, fuck. Oh god, this guy's red. This guy's so red. What are you doing on Twitch? I mean, yeah, I mean, like, if you fuck with Twitch, fuck with Twitch. I just didn't expect to see you here. I'm gonna eat my burger then. If you're the red guy and I don't have to worry about pissing you off eating a burger in the microphone, I'm eating this burger. Burger. It's so cold, dude. It's already so cold. Like, the sauce on it is already, like... I'm gonna delay that for a few more seconds. Okay, so look at all the storage that the thing holds, and it's not even a quarter of the way full. We're so tapped in. This is peak. Can I tell the survival kit to stop pulling material? Survival kit, automatic push pull. No, thank you. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So now the basic refinery is going to be the only thing that's manufacturing resources. This is now making the power cells needed so that way we can make the batteries on the base. Once we make batteries on the base, then I can make the hinge. And then once the hinge has power and can move, then we'll make the ramp to get the rover out of the hole. Good deal. We're locked in. Held a message. Reason, sexuality, sex, or gender. Yeah, man. Yeah. Which one are we mostly finished with? Mostly finished with all of them, aren't we? Yeah. We're just needing cells. How difficult is it to make the basic refinery on the small grid? How expensive is it? Oh, not expensive at all. Hold on, I'm gonna make a couple of these. Do I have power to sustain this? I got 3 hours right now. That's maybe possibly enough. We'll throw one there, and we'll throw one there. Okay. Hold on, I'll read chat in just a moment. I'm tapped in right now. Okay. So building both of these and having them do stone. So that one's doing stone and this one's doing stone. How long does that cut us down to? It's changing between an hour versus 2 hours, so not very long. But that should be enough stone to get the rest of this stuff completed, so that way the assembler can manufacture what it needs to. It looks like it's very slowly producing what it needs to. So we're changing. We're very slowly getting to where we need to be. It's a little bit of a waiting game while we wait on the stone to be turned into power cells. Once the power cells are going, we'll have the batteries. And then I will move the manufacturing from this rover onto the main grid base, the base grid. And then past that point, we need to go take the rover out to mining cobalt. Cobalt is the next thing we need. Cobalt's the next thing we need, but we can't do any of that right now while we're stuck in here. And it's really not the biggest issue either. I could put lights up. Lights are not terribly expensive. It's so cold. It's so... I waited too long. I waited too long. That's what I get. Let's, Coldberg. Goldberg. Let's go ahead and put lights on the batteries. We'll go and put one light on the battery. So that way, once the batteries are running, we can have some sort of light down here. There we go. That'll be a little bit of light kind of in the back of the cave. Have we got power cells yet? Give me those, give me those, give me those. I think I need 80. How many do I need? 80. Goodness gracious. Let's see. So if I do power cell. Okay. Well, that's 60 we can go and put in here. Can't look at that for too long. That's too bright. Red guy, you still there? I got some questions for you. I have questions for the red man. Goldberg. You guys want some? You know, a burger, once it's cold and it maintains its shape, it feels like a totally different food. Like I'm eating a little pie. Like, alright, well, there goes an onion. I'm gonna be doing some. Let me go get a napkin. Let me go get a napkin. I'm sorry. Let me go. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go clean up. Hold on. I got a wet sloppy onion on my desk. Repaired the ship. Finished some of the exterior. Good deal. Good deal. Later, after I've rested from stream, I'll get on there, see what we got going on, see what kind of tomfoolery you've been up to. Okay. You're eating shepherd's pie in a different accent. I hate shepherd's pie. I like shepherd's pie. The Cracker Barrel has a shepherd's pie right now. It's like a roast shepherd's pie. It's pretty gas, I won't lie. Pretty gas. Alright, so we have a battery. We have one bat. And this light is now glowing. So let's make its radius. Let's try 10 meters to start with. Intensity of 2. Pretty sure 1 is linear and 4 is what they call quadratic. We're going to leave it with 1. That'll be fine. So what does this look like now if I turn my lights off? Yeah, that's okay. That's good enough. That's what I'd expect from a little. I mean, obviously not it coming out of the top like that, but I'm playing on low graphics settings, so it the light behaves a little weird, but it's okay. It's whatever. I'm not worried about it. How long does this battery have to live? 1 year. with just that light. Good deal. We can handle that. Now that we have that, though, we could make an assembler on the actual thing, and that would go much faster. We need cobalt for that, though. That's okay. We won't worry about the cobalt for now. We out of stone? We out of stone? I think we're out of stone. Yeah, we're out of stone. Okay, so let's do this. Done with the slimy cold onion? Yeah, okay, yeah, I read that. Made sure I read it. I read it. I don't know how much stone this is going to produce, since I mean, like, I just don't know. 2.5, 3, 3, 3, 20. Okay, so it's not terrible stone production, but it's also not great. Definitely just get a large drill here soon. Or one of the tiered drills. We might just make a tiered drill first. You guys like the music in the background, though? Like, I used to do that for my earlier streams. Do a little bit of music in the background. If it's too quiet, let me know. Okay, cool. So how much? We should have plenty of stone now. Search just for stone. Yeah, we've got plenty of stone. Good deal. Good show. Another 24 of these. As soon as I get another battery set up, then we'll go work on the hinge. I just want to make sure that I have enough batteries to actually sustain what I need to do. And then obviously once this place gets closed in and we actually have lights, because I would like to do ceiling lights instead of like eye level lighting. I'd like to do ceiling light, more in line with what like a hangar is going to look like. And yeah. So do I need anything? I don't really need anything. I need some food. Oh, algae farms. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're gonna have to do food as well. Huh. Okay, we got a lot of things. Battery cells, battery cell. Me when I'm doing my battery cell. Okay, and it's only slow because we just don't have the material for it right now. Which will eventually be that refinery's job. Which means we need to get the king drills. So let's go ahead and do a king drill. It's grinders, welders, drills. King T1 drill. That's what our goal is, the T1 drill. So we need to put this on a we need to put this on a, what's the word? Piston. Yeah. We might do that outside of the base, though, just for the aesthetics of it. Because, like, I've got mag, so I can already defend myself from a ship. Sorta. You know, should something start to try and attack us. It's all right. Since it's cold now, it's a little bit different. I won't lie. It's a little different. Hold on, gangsters. Okay, I've returned. Who would have guessed? Okay, so where are we at? Where? Oh, that's all I needed. Is that actually all I needed? We're gonna have 10 over. Cool. So let's go work on this hinge over here. We need the hinge block. And it's just going to get mounted right here. This should be fine. Need steel plate. Who'd have guessed it? Let's go ahead and grab steel plate. And then we will do the hinge. And we'll go ahead and tell it to lock. Hinge part, hinge. Do I already have everything? I do. See, this is why we ground down the little, like, survival, not survival thing, the, like, little rusted POI that we came across. Because it's allowing us to do things so much nicer. Let's see. I think an angle like... I don't feel like 18 degrees is all too crazy. I feel like 18 is probably pretty decent. So we're gonna crank that on down to about 18. There we go. Then the lower limit we're gonna bring up to 0, should we need it. So that way it allows me to drop something directly onto it, then tilt up, and then come out. That should go directly to 18, and it does. Fantastic, and we'll hinge lock from there. Good deal. And then I'll need to drill out this little bit of an area. So we can go ahead and place down the initial blocks. So that way we can then... Bump Trading, welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. We're building a ramp. Because I'm building underground. So I'm playing on a planet that I've never played on before. And I'm also building underground, which is something I've never done before. So there's a lot of neato things that are going on right now. There we go. A whole lot of neato things. Let's see. And then we're going to have to do the plate. Oh. What do they call it? Panel? Panel. Panel. There we go. Okay, can we do the half panel then? Centered half. I need the... There we go. Half panel. Ooh, okay. Let's go back and just place this half panel everywhere we need it. There we go. So that little bit of a gap is not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, it's not ideal, but it's not that bad. Cool. So we're going to drive the rover on that and then start expanding. Good deal. Let's go place all of that in there. Oh, actually, I need that stone. I need the steel plate. Thank, onion. Thank. Just back up a little bit. Accelerate a little bit. Back up a little bit. Accelerate a little bit. Here we go. Oh, still got that on. We don't need that. Underground onion. Onion underground. It's natural habitat. Me when I'm in my natural zone. Let's replace this block and this block with this block and this block because it just looks way cooler. And you know, aesthetics are important. Can't place it. Okay, I got you. Shit, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Let me get a little bit more of a centralized view here. Cannibalism. Planting onions. Oh, I think they just call it vegetable. Well, we can call them onions, yes. We can call it onions. I'd be down for that. Okay, and then let's keep on keeping on. So we're gonna go up to this edge. Okay, and then we're gonna back down. And then we're gonna go up on this edge. And then we're gonna back down.
Meteor storm inbound.
Cool. And then we'll park and we'll go expand again. And we're gonna keep doing this until we get out of the terrain, which is just right up here. It's not gonna be that bad. See, we can almost do 2 of them at a time. Oop, that's the color menu. I don't need that one. Okay, so now we'll do it again. Okay. Come back down. And then, is the music loud enough? Can you guys hear it? Like, can you hear that smooth jazz? The sax? It's kind of quiet right now, but normally, can you guys hear it? Okay, good deal. Just making sure. Make sure that you guys are getting the... Oh, almost. Can't quite place 2 blocks at a time, but that's okay. Okay, and then we'll come back over to the other side. See, maybe if I dip those drills down a little bit, if I can do it then. Let's see, can I place 2 blocks now? 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, fantastic. Awesome. Okay, that's so much faster. I am straight up engineering it right now. This is so cool. Okay, so we did that. Back it up. Back it up. And then we'll drop that edge over as well. Then we'll come back and kind of just clean it out a little bit more. Good deal. Okay. Turn that off. Whoop. 1, 2. Oh, I can almost do 3. I don't know if these things have the reach for 3, though. So I'm thinking a couple more and we'll be finished up. Shouldn't be too bad. I've never done an underground base in this game. I think that's pretty crazy. Okay, we're gonna back up a little bit. Go over here and do this one. And then park. Oh. All right. Underground bases are useless on non-hardcore PvP servers. We've got some of the the AI that fly overhead and try to be evil. And also it's just a different building style that I've never done before. So it'll give me a reason to try out new things. It'd give me a reason to try new things. Oh yeah, we're also playing with asteroids, yeah. Okay, let's go over to this side. The AI touch him. Huh? Artificial touchers? Okay. I get it, I get it. I don't know why this fucker rolled all the way back last time. Did not need to do all that. Let's see, can I... Almost can. So I think maybe one more block and this should be good. Okay, and then let's back up. And let's do it over here. Okay, and we'll park it. I'm thinking that's probably the last block we need to do. Yeah, I think so. From there, we will attach a... hold on, let's see. Oh, I could 100% do some math on this. Yes, I can, because it's local grid. Something like that. So that's at the center. It is. So now if I did a hinge right here. Did a hinge part. I don't think it's going to be close enough.
Low.
I have to come down a little bit. I'm trying to think about how I can connect the two ramps. Hold on, let me Pythagorean theorem this real quick. Hold on. So what is the
Fuel critical.
Okay, I'm running out of fuel. Let's go. Let's fill up on some fuel real fast. Okay. Hold on, I'm entering a calculator right now because I don't want to do it in my head. So how high up are we really wanting to rise here? That's like what is surface height above where we are? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, so 5 is one leg. How long is our current hypotenuse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 is what we're currently working with. So 12. Could this just come back one and go down a little bit? It might be able to. Hold on. Let's go down to this rotor and tell it to upper limit of 30 degrees. Whoa, okay, 30 might be a little too high. Let's take it on back down to about 24. Okay. Alright, so let's go back up here. We're going to bring this set of blocks 1 unit closer.
Fuel low.
Okay. Run back out here, because I need the 2 hinge parts to connect to each other, so that way I can, okay, hold on. Let me lock in and explain what we're doing here. If I put a hinge part on this and lower this down into this hinge body and attach it, I will then have this subgrid binding this grid and this grid to each other, even though they are both static grids. And a subgrid is attached as this subgrid will become attached to these 2 static grids. That's not something you can do typically. It's only this little workaround that I'm doing right here that makes it work. I just have to make sure that you math it out correctly. So this needs to lower down into this, which I don't think it will. This part might have to go back some. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I think my math is off on this one because the spacing is a little different. Let's make the velocity slower and reverse. Okay, so hinge lock is on. Let's go see how far off we are from this. Yeah, we're pretty far off. But if this was to be any steeper, see, we can make this a little bit steeper and it would line up. It would line up perfectly for this to be one block taller. But I think I'd rather this be shallower. So let's instead make this deeper, like down. Okay. I don't know how much lower. Let's just lower it down some more. Lower it down as far as it can go, and we'll see from there. The reason is I want both of these grids to share the same power. All right, so now it's at 18 degrees. Let's see where 18 degrees gets us. All right, compared to local grid. The hypotenuse length that we're working with is a little odd because everything is off by about like half of a whole number. You need everything to be whole numbers. So I'm figuring it out. Let's see. How much lower would it have to go for... Can this touch that? No, it won't go out that far. But maybe the block beneath it. Because since we're on like a little like a little incline right here, this can come down as much as it needs to. Like, it doesn't even really have to be a ramp. I could just make a hallway that goes out into the flatness. I just like the idea of having a ramp. So if this ends up being something that is too complicated, we just won't worry about it. It's really not that big of a deal. But I would like to. I would really like to. For the look. For the fashion. For the fashion. That might be closer. Let's see. What is our current distance from, say, like here to here? New from current position. And a new from current position. Both of those show on HUD. We're going to call it 37 meters. Going to call it 37. For on center. Hold on, I know that this might lag. Hold on. Cool, 37 on center. Could you not get the upper hitch to just sit on a block without having it linked to the other hitch? I could, but it won't transfer power then. And that's the whole reason I want these two grids to be connected, is so that way everything out here will work off the batteries from in there. And the other way around, because I'd like to have solar panels on this face out here, and it charged the batteries inside. So we're doing a very slight bit of engineering. Very, very slight bit of engineering.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
How big is a block in this game? I thought a block is like 2 meters. Block is 2 meters. So we've currently got one of 36. Need to be 1 block or half a block shorter. Okay, so that's why that's not working. Okay, hold on. Let me tap in. I understand that you can't see the math on my screen, but there's math on my screen. It's calculator math. I'm not doing the math, but I am calculating it. Yeah. Anyone who's new to the stream, that means calculator. Nineteen units long and 4 blocks high gets us the closest number at 38 blocks of hypotenuse. It's 38.2. That's as close as we're going to get, I think. 38 blocks for hypotenuse. Or 38 meters for hypotenuse. So, how long is this currently? It's, hold on, let me refill. It's currently, what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16? So I need one more block. Or hell, that's what that hinge is. That's what that hinge part is. That's the next block. Shit, let's lower this down. I might be tapped in. Okay, let's see what that's looking like. That might be close. That might be close. Let's do some removal. Terrain removal. Around the bridge, around the ramp. Might have to do it by hand. That's not going to connect. All right. The other option, since we can't make it connect by ones, that's some real underground street lingo. You probably have never heard of it. Is that we could use a second subgrid. Some grid on grid action. Pistons. We'd use a piston. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, what is the current angle of this thing? Because I need to have it at like a fixed angle. Current angle is 17.2. Let's make that 18. $18 degrees is where we're leaving that. Okay, cool. So we're working with 18 degrees. We're gonna align to local grid. Gonna have this kind of sit in like a little bucket, since I never want to have to worry about this thing breaking for some reason. All right, we're working now. We're doing things. So if I take a hinge and throw it on a piston, which we're just going to use the flat piston for now. Oh, are you in the way? Okay. Okay, so the lower limit needs to be 18. And the upper limit needs to be like 25. There we go. Cool. That'll just get the bridge out of the way. So we'll do that. Put the hinge on it. Oh goodness. For the moment, we're gonna need to put a battery on this. Get real. Alright, what's the issue here? Still waiting on those. Is there anything over in this thing that I could use? Yes. Okay. Cool. And then that. Cool. Alright. Hinge. Piston part. Piston. Battery. Alright, so let's bring this down. Let's...
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
bring this down. And then we will... Sorry, I know this is like wildly off topic of most space engineers, but we are engineering it right now. Okay. So let's get in here and get some hydrogen. Full. Let's slowly lower this down. And then once this gets sort of close, which I think it'll stop above this. It does. So we're going to need to get rid of some of the area beneath this thing. Do some clearing like this. There we go. Alright, so we got that cleared. We'll do this edge as well. Just like Minecraft. Just like Minecraft. Alright, then we'll go back down here and do it on the other side as well. So incredibly sidetracked off of the actual survival aspects of what we're doing that I'm building damn subgrid bridges. That's how you know the West has lost. What the fuck you stuck on now? Oh, is that just as low as you can go? Okay, let's see what 16 degrees looks like. Can't even go all the way down to 16. Okay, let's see what that looks like then. That looks pretty good to me. Let's reverse. Is that's probably too far away, but let's do... It was too far away. Okay. Fuck. We were so close. Any of this get broken? The piston got a little damaged. Battery's okay though. All this stuff down here still good? Yep. It's alright. It's alright. We got a ton of materials that we didn't have to work for at all. So we're playing makeup right now. Let's see what broke. 2 blocks. Pick up all my scrap. Let's tell this to reverse. And then put a hinge part on it. Let's try and do this much more gracefully this time. We're gonna lower this down a little bit. Okay, so it needs to come up just a tad. I think that's too much. Ooh, that might not be though. Okay, so this piston needs to come out just a little bit. Maximum distance. I wish I knew what its current distance was. Let's see. Let's make that a little bit faster. Oh, it's very, very slowly making distance. That's perfect. Is it too high or too low? I think it's a little too low. Let's turn the velocity off, but then turn hinge lock off. There we go. That's looking good. It's looking good. Back home after vacation. Finally have good internet. Good deal. We're playing with fire right now. I need this and this to match up to each other so I can connect them with this piston. But it's been quite a process. I'm gonna let it get a little bit closer, I think, and then I'm gonna try and attach it and see what happens. If it doesn't work this time, the only other idea that I could have to fix it, to make it attach, would be to build off of this a merge block and then a merge block on this and merge them. I think I'm going to go with this and stand back just in case it explodes. It worked. So now we can tell the piston to stop. Good deal. It worked. It worked. That's all that matters. Now we can go to this hinge and say hinge lock, and then we can go to this hinge and hinge lock. And then this piston has a velocity of 0. See, it's technically breaking that piston cap, but I don't give a fuck. This is fantastic. Cool, so now can I place a block over this? 100% I can. And that's what's important. Is that these two grids are now attached to each other. So if I interact with this battery, I can see all the other batteries. That's what I wanted. Unable to place? Why? Can you place it now? Yes. Okay, cool. So then do something like this, something like that, and we will put down some plate. Cool, so there's a little bit of a lip at the top that I think we'd be better off having the lip meet the bottom down here instead. Like that, I think I prefer.
Fuel low.
Oh, that's perfect. Look at this, gangsters. That's awesome. This is so freaking cool. I've never done something like this in the game before, and it's so tough. This is so tough. Me when I'm tough. So now, should be able to just drive this thing out of here. Look at that. That's so freaking cool, man. I've never done something like this in this game ever. That's so cool. Okay, we need to get food. Oh, my bitrate is dying. Sorry if the stream looks like shit. I can't do anything about it though. This shit's so tough. Yeah, you get it. You're tapped in. You're logged on. Do we have? Do we? Do we have? Oh, we do. We have battery components. That's what I needed. keep taking these battery components out. Perfect. Good deal. So now we have battery power, we have a way to get out, and apparently there's iron just up there. That's not bad at all. Let's get rid of these drills because we're not using them anymore. Let's get rid of this. Whoa, what do you have in you? Let's get rid of that. You have anything? You do. Take all of this stuff. And then the survival kit just has a ton of stone, which is a-okay for currently. That's fine. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We're going to convert this thing back into just like a pure rover. Cool. We need to go find, we need to go, actually I don't really think we actually need to find anything. We need to build food. We need to build food production. And the easiest way for food production is going to be an algae farm. So our next step is taking some of these steel plates just outside the base. And we're going to, I don't reckon we really have a good spot for it since we're in this cove. That's okay though. I'm thinking just like right over here should be fine enough. Pretty sure they need direct sunlight. I don't think they can just take ambient light. Pretty sure they need direct sunlight. So what happens if we go up here? What we got up here? Honestly, I think the sun's over that direction. Dude, I got it with me right now. Yeah, so I don't know if the algae farms produce without, like, if they're not in direct sunlight. So that'll be something I need to discover real fast. If it's not in direct sunlight, will you still make product? And eventually I can... Oh man, if I would have thought about it. I should have made all of these conveyors so I could transport stuff between the two grids. That'll be for a later date. Not doing that right now. Alright, I need bulletproof glass. Which means that needs silicon. Oh, but this thing can't make silicon. That's why. Okay. So, assembler. Let's go ahead and... Fuck. Alright, let's just keep using the assembler on this. Goodness gracious. Oh, is it not going to the build planner? Why? Now it is. I don't know what's going on there. And it's gone again, so maybe I just can't build planner this thing. Okay, so production-wise, we need... I think it's 30 bulletproof glass. Yeah, let's go ahead and drive out of this thing. Because I need to be able to check, because if I don't have a way to produce food, without being in direct sunlight, then we're kind of screwed. I won't lie, we're a little screwed if that's the case. I don't know how to get... Like, this looks like a little berry bush. I don't know how to get items. Apparently you're supposed to be able to get, like, seeds and stuff from some of those bigger bushes and stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of that, so I don't know for sure. Need construction components. Okay. Let's see, will you produce anything? Current efficiency, 0. Current progress, 0. So you need direct sunlight. Well. So where does the sun come up? Where does it go down? It's just right through there. That's all we got. It's kinda crazy. Kinda in a bad spot, won't lie. So let's go up and we'll put solar tracking up there instead. Do a solar tracking algae farm. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. Conveyor. We're gonna just go up from... We'll do a conveyor block from right there. And we'll translate everything around from here. Because we're gonna need to build upwards. Yep. Up, up, and away. This is it from here on. Let's do let's put a waypoint here. GPS. Here from current position. Conveyor. And then we're gonna run outside and drill downwards. We're gonna have quite a few meters to drill down. Luckily, we can just barely see the sun. This is it. This is life, man. This is life. I'll have to shave out a little bit of this tunnel once we get down here and start placing conveyors up through it, but it shouldn't be terrible. We are going to need food pretty soon, though, because we're at 39 right now, and then we've got 2 more kelp packs, kelp meals in storage. So that might be something to worry about, something to stress, maybe. I think once we have food going, I'll probably wrap up stream, because I will have streamed for about 3 hours. I've got things I gotta do. And, you know, tomorrow, we'll see what we got going on, you know? Eventually, I'd like to get to a point where I can kind of AFK a little bit and farm up solar power and resource, like food. But I'm also not too worried about it. I'll just keep adjusting daytime. I'm really not that worried about it. It's my own survival experience. We spent most of our survival experience in nighttime, in the dark, when we did our moon survival. And like, it didn't really change a whole lot. I just made the day-night cycle shorter, so we'd have more day and more night. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. Okay. So we just want, how many? 20? Not enough. Not enough. Give me 100. Thank you. Here we go. Ta-da! So this is where we're going to build our algae farm. It needs to be solar tracking, but I don't want it to be solar tracking from this point. I'd rather build something up there or over there. So for the time being, I don't give a fuck. We're gonna do this. We're gonna call that good.
Fuel low.
Oh, well, you're basically just entirely behind it, so we won't worry about you. Are you? How are you doing? You can sort of see it. What is your current efficiency rating? Efficiency level of 90%. That's good enough. That is good enough. And I'd like to build some sort of ramp system to get up there with a rover. That'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting. It'd be fun. Okay. For right now, though, we're just going to keep flying up here. It's not that big of a deal. Trying to find a barren planet. Forgot to grab the egg. This guy and his barren planet searching. Alright, so let's... Production, survival kit... Ingots. Okay. So what all does this thing need, production-wise? It needs iron, and it's got not enough silicon. Let's go back down and see if I've got silicon in the base. I might have silicon in here. Let's get rid of that GPS signal because we don't need it. We do not have enough silicon. Okay. We do not have enough silicon. So what that means is we're going to go drive around and locate some deposits. Look, I can now jump out of here. Like that. It's so cool. So tough. We have ice, cobalt, nickel. We could go ahead and mine up some cobalt. But it's also right here out base, and we really need silicon. So let's go try and find some silicon. That'll be our first thing that we need to discover. Cobalt again. Let's head this way. Let's just head into the desert. Make sure we know how to get back home. Yeah, I want to make a bigger rover. Something bigger to traverse this landscape better. Iron, not terrible. Oh, big iron deposit. Cobalt. Lots of iron and cobalt. You know, funny thing about cobalt is that we spent hours on stream yesterday hunting cobalt. Couldn't find it anywhere. Yeah, something faster, definitely. I think once we have bigger wheels and it's safer for us to go faster, you know, I would like to go faster. Right now, this little rover, if it flipped, need to go 1 jillion miles an hour. Yeah. If this rover flipped right now, even at this speed, it would be we'd be over. It'd be over for this. I guess I could just do stone farming. Stone farming is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it works. It's just not ideal. Yeah, I'm gonna go out over to this little hill right here, and if I don't find anything here in this area, silicon specifically, then I will I'll cut my losses and we will just head back to the house, the base, the cave. And I will make an auto drill and just start doing stone. Yes, we are on Pertam. We are desert dwellers. It's nice. I kind of like it. It's a very different landscape, and I've never like really played on Pertam. So it's interesting to see all the different biomes that they have available. Nickel again. So where's my Buc-ee's? We already stopped at Buc-ee's, don't you remember? Buc-ee's was in space. We can't get to Buc-ee's. Iron. Need those beaver nuggets.
Inbound.
Me win beaver nugget. When the nugget got beaver. Huh. I love chowing down on beaver nugget. Okay, no silicon still. We're gonna go back over to the cave. We explored not a big area, but a decent enough area that I feel like we should have found at least something other than iron and cobalt, but we did not. So, looks like stone mining it is. I will do more recon. Beaver nugget tastes like artificial vanilla. That's... Alright. Last time my ass ate SpaghettiOs on stream, I choked for over an hour and a half. So, I will not be chowing down on SpaghettiOs on stream anytime soon. Just put a can of piping hot SpaghettiOs down my gullet. Hell yeah, man. That's a man who knows what he wants right there. Satisfied gut. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is head back to the crib, which I think is just in this little canyon right here, and start working on stone mining. I'm going to wrap up stream here in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. I don't know why it keeps doing this jitter thing. I think it's the ladder on top and third person not working with it. Eats pizza. Pizza. I'm eating cold hamburger. So cold, in fact, that it's not even flippy anymore. I did this with it earlier and it held its shape. It's cold burger. This guy hates processed food as he eats pizza. Like, dude, come on now. There's no way he's rocking, like, organic material made pizza. Alright, so I gotta build a little micro ramp to get this in there easier than this, because this is not great. I do really like my ramp, though. I really like the ramp. It made a good bit. Let's go up there and... Oh, shit. Let's go up there and weld these up. There we go. That'll at least get us a couple of them while the sun is up. Producing 3, and then the other ones are just now starting, so that's not terrible. Because I think I've got 2 more on me, so we're doing okay. Use your hydraulic nods. If you can join me on my small base, not in the server we were playing the other day, but I've got gold, cobalt, silicon, mag, iron, nickel. You've got a good bit. Got a good bit. I am struggling right now, currently. I'm not tapped in. Struggling for food. There's no, like, passive way to make food in this game. You need direct sunlight. Atmospheric light is not enough. You need direct sunlight. And I think that's kind of poopy. I won't lie. Kind of poopy. We need a drill, and then I'm going to wrap things up. So let's work on... I want the drill to be outside. I don't want it to be inside my little cave. So I need, oh, what the fuck? All my shit just disappeared. Is that server clearing? Trash removal? Yep. Just lost all my shit. Well. Okay. Is there a way to see what got cleared? That sucks, man. I just lost all my shit. Okay, just lost a lot of material. Like a lot of material. So... Okay. So we gotta go do some hand mining. Yeah. Alright. I'm still going to...
Inventory full.
Still gonna, I won't be working on the drill then. I'm gonna be working on... Ooh. Yeah, I guess a drill. Fuck. That's okay. That's okay. Get rid of all that. Make me a... Dude, that was everything. That was like everything that I had. Literally everything that I had. I don't keep anything on the rover. Oh. Okay. 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 So let's do a basic drill. Just a regular one. Needs steel plate, which all of that just needs stone. Production. Assembler. Can you manufacture me a drill? Okay, so while all that do, we are going to keep on mining. Stone mining by hand is what we're doing. That sucks. But you know,
Inventory full.
you can't sweat it. The parallax shadow. Okay, it's going away from us. Good deal. Make sure that it's going away. It is going away. It is. Why not go for that iron ore? Be good for your ferrous material needs. Yeah. I don't really want to mine any of the deposits near base right now. At least not yet. I would like to build a drill rig, like one of those dedicated drill rigs for the deposit itself. So that way, when we get finished with this playthrough, when I feel like I've reached the end of this playthrough and I'm just kind of getting bored playing it, I would like to kind of be able to like zoom out and look at all the different things that we've built along the way. That's the goal. My goal is I want to have a station. I want to have a functioning, like, self-sustaining station on both ends of the planet. That's my long-term goal for this. Okay, so is this almost finished? It's finished. Let's grab a conveyor as well and move this up by just one block. Not a large conveyor, but just a regular small one. Need interior plate for that. Need steel plate for this. There we go. Cool, so now we can bring this back inside. How much is a gyroscope? Give me a whole bunch of steel plate. And then I like to place one more gyro. Oh, can I not place a gyroscope yet? Have I not learned that? I have not learned that because I need to first make a cockpit. Oh, and before I make a cockpit, I need to know how to make a landing gear or a mag plate. So, mag plate. Gyro's expansive? Yeah. Alright, so we've made the mag plate. And then I can make the cockpit. And that should have unlocked the gyroscope. It has. Okay, so once I have both of these gyros, I'm going to attach them to a gyro lock so that thing will maintain a level path. Do that. Come in here and do this. I menu, control, gyroscope. And then groups down here. Override controls. Cool. We can now just take the block. Oop, am I stuck here? I am. There we go. We can now use this thing as like a little nose miner. Ta-da! There we go. You have the egg? Nice. Cool, so this is our stone mining for right now. All right, how much stone do we have? 20K, 20K. Good deal. This thing is just making the stuff it needs to. Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't conveyor this properly. Conveyor. All right, so we need 2 motors. Let that do. There we go. Now all of that will transfer down into the survival kit, and the survival kit will start manufacturing, and the assembler can start making the things that I need it to make. Good deal. Good deal. What's up? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. We've got some batteries. We got the double hinged bridge finished. We got some food production going on up there. And and all of my storage got deleted. Literally everything that I had got deleted. So, and then Creeper, welcome in. How you doing? I think I'm about to place another drill. I mean, I've got the material to do it, and it's only going to make it easier to do what I need. It's only going to make it easier. I'm going to make the wheels a little bit stronger. Just make them stronger all the way around. Strength, let's raise that up to 15%. That should be good. Yes, because it was a small grid storage block just placed down. And yes, what Space Orc is saying. Unpowered, less than 20 blocks, got deleted because I was 500 meters away. Also, Space Orc, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Sorry that I'm a bit down right now because of this. My storage loss situation. But we'll bounce back. Trust, we'll bounce back. Not even a worry. Cool. Let's keep it pushing. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is just mine in a straight line. This thing is a little less than 2 blocks wide. We're just gonna tunnel 2 blocks wide. All we go. Landing gears locked on base. Should stay. You think so? Since it's still unpowered and under 20 blocks. I mean, it's not really that big of an issue because as soon as I have cobalt, which there's cobalt right outside of base, as soon as I have cobalt, I will just make normal sized storage on the base. It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's back out a little bit. And then we got a lot of you guys in here. Should I stream a little bit longer? Wasp, you headed out? All right. Should I stream a little bit longer since I got all you people in here? Yeah, how's everybody doing? Tell me about your day. Tell me about what made your day great. You having a good day. I hope you're having a good day, and I think you should tell me about what's making your day so great. And if you're not having a good day, I think you should look for the silver linings and see what kind of good day you could be having. You know? It's all about what's out there. Oh, we are too heavy. Hold on. We are too heavy. That's okay. Let me get out of here. Okay. Daily affirmations with Oni. All right, what are we stuck on now? Oh, where? Bomb, welcome in. We're gonna leave the drill rig right here for the time being. I really need to get this finalized. Since we already have batteries and these things will currently live for 2 days just farming the algae farms and that one light, that's fine. How much stone we got? Hide empty. So 20, 45, so 65, 85, 86, 120, 132-ish, 134. 155. Cool. 155k stone. Not bad. Not bad. Let's work on we place a refinery down on this bad boy. we place a refinery down on it. And then tell that to start producing. Cool. So we're gonna, I know that it's kind of inefficient for us to work with a small refinery right now. Daily affirmations of the Oni. Ugh. I'm so big. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the daily affirmations that we need. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna get this small refinery going to help churn through that stone a little bit faster. And then once that's finished, we will hopefully have enough resources to transfer that over into the larger refinery so we can start dumping resources there. I want to put a connector on the back of this rover and then maybe have a connector on this little cave base somewhere, so that way we can just mine and then back up and dock again. So we could manually mine all of our stone. It could be interesting. That could be interesting. Speed mod wouldn't be bad. Just that, and that. Do that first, and then do these. Actually, do these next, and then those, and then those, and then steel plate last. I'm gonna throw a speed mod on this thing. Okay, can't make one yet? What the fuck? Why can I not make one yet? Because I need to make the full-size assembler first. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, always starts a quest. Anyway, we're not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna build this thing, and this thing's gonna pump through stone a good bit faster. We will not be starting more quests. Actually, we might. We just might. Fuck it. Assembler. Put that up there, put that up there, put that up there. Need some computers. Put the computers first, please. 2 assemblers. Do I have gold? No. I do not have gold. I don't really have a whole lot of anything. We just started. Alright. Production, assembler 3, running. Right, this is assembler 3. It is. Partner, we'll call this main. Cool. Ideally, I do not want to queue things into the partner. I want to queue things into the main. That's the idea. There we go. And hopefully that will tick over to the partner. Oh, well, it won't because the refinery's not finished. Need 27 steel plates. Really? No, that's not correct. It's not correct in the slightest. 75 steel plates. That sounds more like it. Cool. And then the stone refining will be much faster, which means that the assemblers won't have to wait as long, and then you'll have 2 assemblers going at the same time. As long as this thing has battery power, this should be perfect for what we're doing. This should be absolutely perfect. Don't forget, you need superconductors for the modules, and those require gold. Is this modded? Yes. Yes, because this is a small grid with a full-size assembler and refinery on it. Like I said, I'm not playing vanilla. I'm playing lightly modded. I think I've got like less than 20 mods. I might even be like just slightly over 10. Just a couple of quality life mods. I'm so excited for Space Engineers 2 for this to just be vanilla. Love my voice. Did I say something funny? Did I say something like voice crack or something? Okay, cool. They are now both sharing. They're both now doing everything. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Okay, that's everything. How fast is the refinery going through material? Going by about 300 stone per second. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. How long does this have? This thing has that 45, but this thing can sit for 50 minutes. Only got that gamer dent protection on right now. That's right. That's right. I do not want the dent. I do not want the dent. I'm getting rid of this. There's no reason to have this other than just to make it look like an overlander. This is not a 4Runner. This is not a Toyota Tacoma. Okay, so now that we've got both of those things done and they're both producing, yeah, they're just kind of producing stuff. Do this. Just go ahead and dump in what we can and tell that to make everything we need. The main is missing quite a lot of stuff. I'll be so real. That's fine. We just need more stone, I guess. We're starting over, basically. We did have a lot of resources. This wouldn't have been an issue. But now, kind of an issue. Four computer and 4 motor. Put those up at the front. Yeah. Funneling my balls like a couple Fushigi magic orbs right now. Fire. Getting your cords all twisted up. That's gonna hurt later, man. That's gonna hurt later. This guy's never heard about torsion. That's not bad enough for auto. Dude, not. Oh, it came through. Twink came through. You must have said some crazy shit with Twink earlier for it to not come through, because Twink came through just now. You must have said some crazy shit earlier. Okay, these suspensions need to be much stronger. We're going to run these at 75. Ooh, well, hold on. 75% of what they can possibly do. I'm gonna have to join Twitch to mod there too. No. Nah. Nah. We good. We got it. We're tapped in. Twinkie twink twink is perfectly fine, I suppose. Okay. Okay. I said, no, Discord mod. You're not going to have to mod. No, moderator. You don't need to moderate chat. Needs to moderate chat. Okay, cool. I wonder if, are we stiff enough suspension-wise that we don't have to... No, I think we're going down pretty steep. Yeah, we... Come mod me, Johnny. Straight up modding it right now, and by it, let's just say... Mod me like the viewer I am. Yeah, I like streaming. Streaming's great. This is enjoyable. This is fantastic. This is great. This is community building. This is something new, man. We might go to that hauler wreck. Should I go to the hauler wreck and then call it there? I don't know how much material we can have. Are we full? No, we're nowhere near full. Hell yeah, man. Keep mining. Yeah, I like it. I kind of like the little ant. We could paint it red and call it the fire ant. I'm like a little beetle right now. It's really nice because, like, I'm not pressing W right now. We're at just the right angle where we're just barely sliding down. This is great. And the hallway that we're leaving is nice and uniform. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Gotta control that descent. Nah, it's good. I'm basically playing a Roblox Tycoon, yes. You trying to play Miner's Haven? Or like you gotta have the little like miner rigs that like poop out the little like ore block and then it goes down the conveyor belt. And then it drops into like the little lava bucket and that's where you get your money from. Fuck with that game. It's just Factorio, but in Roblox. I fuck with it. I need to play Factorio. I've never played it, but people have suggested it to me, and people think that I might like it. I need to just try it. Okay, let's back out of the tunnel. Let's back out of the tunnel. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little too far down. Oh well, that's all right. I got one little kelp bag left. The ant has become stuck. It's mostly because it's got a lot of ore up here right now. It's fine. We'll leave it there. Let's go check on our food production. I've gone okay, we got a sandstorm going on right now. Fantastic. Let's see what we got up here. There we go. Okay, let's get out of the sandstorm. Cool. I need to make a food processor. Where we want to put it? Right here? That wouldn't be a bad location. Because doesn't this thing have access points on top and bottom and back? Yeah. This wouldn't be a bad location at all. Even though I would like to have it in a different location, this current spot is not bad. Dump out what we can into that. How is this going along? Okay, let's move the steel plate down to the end. Let's move glass up, displays up, computers up, and construction components up. The rest of that's fine. Yeah, because construction component, yeah, all the rest of that stuff is for this. The steel plate is for the main mamma jamma. I need to rescue the ant as well, but that will come in a moment. Actually, it won't come in a moment. I need to end the stream. Hate to be that guy. I hate to break it to you, but I do actually have things that I need to be doing, and I have now made myself about 30 minutes late to that. So, I reckon, fellas, that I'm about to head out. 4 more construction components. 4 big guys. Yeah, I know. Not the most fun. Cool, and now we have food. Now we have food production. Oh, wrong button. Have a good one. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good stream. I think this is pretty good. I think we made a lot of progress. We made progress enough to see tomorrow, and that's what's important. This is going to keep going. We're short on cobalt, so we'll need to go mine cobalt. We can handle that. We can handle that a little later. I'm sure there's probably cobalt that I can strip off this thing. Maybe. There's probably not. It's okay. I'll figure it out next time. Could make synthetic ingots. I don't think I want to do that yet. I think I'm going to set a rule to myself for synthetic ingots. I don't think I'm going to do that until I have a fully functioning, working base. And then we'll start manufacturing synthetic ingots. Synthetic ingots are a little cheaty. They give you very small amounts of every single ore in exchange for gravel. You make a lot of gravel in this game, and that's a way to get rid of it. But it's a little cheaty. So I'm not gonna use that until I have like a fully functioning base, and then we'll worry about it then. Yeah, fellas. So I think that's where we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I had a good one, fellas. I will see you next time. The song just ended as well. Bye!